everyone. This is Rebecca, and this is another episode of Political Strategy with R.C. Cantrell. My first three videos were an attempt to give the younger activists some alternatives in combating the alt-right. And this one is going to be a little different because it describes my own political process and the direction that I'm heading in. Not everyone, of course, will agree with my conclusions, but I'm pretty sure everyone can relate to the ambiguousness of the situation that we're in right now and the difficulty of coming up with an effective response to it. I began my political activism as a radical feminist at Women's Space Women's Center in Santa Monica, California, where I was a volunteer from approximately 1973 to 1977. I grew dissatisfied with radical feminism because I was bisexual and there was a lot of pressure to live as a lesbian. There was also a tendency to bully and silence other women on the part of the political lesbians and the hardline gender feminists, which I did not like. After Women's Space, I moved to San Diego and I became a Marxist, working with the International Committee Against Racism and the Progressive Labor Party. I became dissatisfied with Marxism because of the elitism and sexism of many of the men. And I kind of went back to feminism, although in a different form. Unfortunately, I did not look into anarchism because I believed the stereotypes about all anarchists being violent, and I assumed that they would be worse than the radical feminists and the Marxists. And unfortunately, I believed this even though I had personally known a collective of anarchist artists when I lived in San Francisco who were absolutely nothing like that. So after that, I became active in the movement for bisexual rights, and I experimented with using my art to raise the consciousness of men. I created a pretty big controversy, and I was attacked by the gender feminists and people who I considered to be the fake left at San Diego State. And I became so disillusioned that after that, I didn't do much politically until the advent of Trump and the alt-right, when I felt like I had to go back to the drawing board and do something because the situation seemed like it could get so bad so fast. So after watching a lot of Chomsky videos, I decided that not all anarchists were violent. And because of Bernie Sanders, I realized that it might now be possible to launch a Democratic Socialist Party and start organizing people into collectives. I do feel that it would have to be a broad-based nonviolent movement here in the United States, though, in order to avoid a bloodbath. So I've begun to call myself an anarcho-pacifist to let people know that not all anarchists are into violence. And I may start a discussion group with people who are like-minded to see what can be done about the current situation and to make a plan for the future. So any feedback that anybody has on that, please let me know in the comments below, and we'll see what we come up with for the next video. Thank you.